Alrighty, y'all. Okay, this is a another story, or maybe another topic I've been wanting to you know, kind of speak my mind about and like get some truths out there. And this is about people are dying young. Life is too short. The reason why that I am getting this topic out is because we all know that people die young. We all know that a lot of people had their whole life ahead of them, and the majority of them don't, and a lot of them don't even make it to their elderly. Some will either die in their teens, die young or middle age, and some of them don't even make it to elderly ages. They just pass away, which is, unfair, of course, but yeah. And for all those good people, though, because it's sad that a lot of good people are passing away early and young, and yet you have all of these disgusting and evil people that are not dead, and yet they're still alive to this day. So that just shows you that, yeah, life is unfair, and life is too short now. So I would recommend that everybody I would recommend everybody to enjoy your life because tomorrow is not promised. And that's why we have to take things for granted. We have to, be blessed, stay prayed up, just living the best life. I found this out like a few weeks ago. Not too sure how many weeks it was. I would say it was either 2 weeks or getting close to 3 weeks now. So I just because like from like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I found out that a classmate of mine or a friend of mine passed away last December. Once I heard that, I was like kind of like surprised to just found out or figure out that he passed away. So how I found that okay, so how I found that out was that I was on Instagram and then I seen a story, and that story says rest in peace like to this person. I was like thinking to myself, this has to be a joke, right? There's no way it can't be real. So I searched up that person's name on Google or like Safari or whatnot, and it was confirmed that yes, he has passed away last December, and that just goes to show you that yeah, this person had his whole life ahead of him. He wanted to you know I heard that he wanted to like be a underwater welder or something like that, and he was about to like catch his dreams and like achieve his goals or whatnot. And I believe he was only 18 when he passed away. So yeah, that is pretty early to pass away. He was either 18 or 19, which is yeah, it is just like sad to even think about, knowing that somebody that you knew and you didn't know that they passed away, and just now finding out that they passed away. It's like, yeah, I wish I would have known sooner, or I wish somebody would have told me. That way I don't have to like kind of hold that in for too long. Now I'm not too sure how he passed away. I don't know if it was due to violence or due to like a medical thing or whatnot though. But either way, I'm not too sure how he passed away. But I would have liked to know. But when I was searching his name up, the it didn't tell me how he passed away, so that wasn't publicly announced. I mean, well, understandable though. Like if they don't want people to know, then yeah, they just don't want you to know. But yeah. And yeah, being only 18 or 19, and you're passing away, you had your whole life ahead of you. You could have had your own family. You could have yeah, you could have started your own family. You could have, had your job, making money, being, being out of poverty, and just, achieving the ultimate goals. And yeah, it would have been, something like good to see though, because I would have liked to still seen him. I mean, I can't see him no more since he's yeah, since he passed away now, but yeah. And because of that, you don't even have no other chances or those last opportunities to get to meet that person again or get to see him again since they passed away. It's like, oh shit. I wish I would have had more opportunities or that last chance to see them again before they passed away. Since they passed away, I pretty much lost that opportunity to do so, and I never had that another chance to meet them again, talk to them, and like do whatever you and that person were going to do. I'm not going this. I'm not saying this based on a specific number or based on like like statistics or whatnot, because I feel like that, yeah, this stuff can be like rewrote or like rechecked. So I heard that the average human lifespan can be about maybe like 79 or like 81 years old. So I might be off there, just so you know. That's why I said, yeah, this may not be entirely correct or whatnot. So if the average human lifespan is like 79 to 8 to 81 years old, the majority of people don't make it that far. The majority of people don't make it to those age ranges. So that just to show, and that just goes to show you that, yeah, this isn't really no average age anymore. Because how can it be the average age if people are dying way earlier than that, or people are dying like a little shorter after that. But yeah, the majority of them don't make it that far, which we all hope and like, that we all make it that far, or even make it to like 90, or even make it to be 100 years old. But like I said, a majority of them don't. And of course, I know other people that passed away early, like early too, though. I knew a few more people actually, though, because I know I did know like two people that passed away when they were 19 years old. Yeah, like it's kind of hard to comprehend that dying at 19 and 18 in your teen years is like, oh shit. Life really is a wild card, isn't it? If people are not living even that long, then are we all going to pass away young, and pretty much none or little to none of us make it to the elderly ages? I mean, we all hope we do, but it is just, it's hard right now, because you wish that you could meet that person again. You wish you could just hear that voice and like, have that final conversation with them, or have a conversation with them, or like maybe like sit down with them, or maybe like, go out and like have some fun, or maybe like, meet them, talk to them. But since then, you can't really do that no more. All you can do is maybe just like, look at a picture of them, or maybe visit their grave, and like, and like have your moments with them while you're next to their grave, and like, wondering to myself like, I wish I would have had this opportunity. But even though that you're not on earth no more, I know for a fact that you are now this guardian angel that can look out for me, and that is the truth, and that's the truth right there. Because I know that some people won't say that no, life is not too short. Life is long, actually. Well, it turns out that if people are passing away early now, then yeah, life is kind of too short, actually. But the good thing about it is that even though that your friends, family, or loved ones pass away, just know that they are still with you, even though that they're not physically here. I'm just saying, like, they are now this guardian angel and they can, like, look after you now. They can now see that you're being good in life. You're going at it now and you're just living your best life since they're now watching you now and protecting you. And then the other thing is that the people that are still alive, they need you. The people that are still around you or still with you to this day, they're gonna need you. If they keep losing more people, then they won't really have nobody else. But even if they do find somebody else, what are the chances that they're actually going to trust that person or actually build a deep connection with them or have a good relationship with them? Because that's the thing that you also have to, keep in mind or realize is that now, if you just heard about this person that just passed away, and let's say that it's a person that you don't know or you barely know, when they pass away, it's like, oh man, it's like, it is, tragic that they passed away, but at the same time, it's like you really don't have like that same amount of feeling as if that person was like, close connections with you or was deep with you. Since then, it's like it's sad that this person passed away, but I didn't really know this person to start building like a relationship with this person or start like having emotions or feeling towards them. Now since this is a person that I had a deep connection with, that is close to me, since they passed away, it's like, oh man, I really had a tight relationship with them because me and that person, we were tight, man. We were tight. We just, like we just like, had it on. We got along pretty well. We were just, like sticking together like 24/7. We had each other all this time. And now since this person is gone, it's like I pretty much just, don't have that same connection anymore. Even though that I will still remember them and I won't forget about them, but I still remember them. I will still talk about them, and yeah, I don't forget when somebody I knew that passes away. I mean, yeah, even though I may not talk about them as much, but I definitely don't forget. Not at all. I don't forget about that because I know that people say that you gotta, maybe like forgive and forget. Well, you can't always forgive and forget, and I'm definitely not going to forget. Not going to forget nobody passing away. Not at all. My advice to you is that it's better to do things while you still can. It's better to get out while you still can, because if things are changing quickly, if things are happening quickly, then you can't even have that same amount of time or that same amount of energy as you would back then. So I would say just keep that in mind. Which, this is a, side note, but I'm saying, like, yeah, do things while you still can. I still, think about them. I still wish that those people that passed away, I wish they were still with, or I wish they were still with me. I wish they were still with us on this planet to this day, being alive and living their life to the fullest. Since they passed away, it's like that opportunity was taken away from them unfairly. They had their whole lives ahead of them, and I would have loved to see them again if this was like an opportunity. Though, I'd be like, yeah, I wish I could see them again. I wish I could talk to them again. Before I wrap this up, I'm gonna say is that the people that are still here, the people that either your friends or family that are still around, I would say they're gonna need you. I would say put them first actually. Put your closest with people actually before you put anyone else that is not closest to you. So put the closest to you first rather than not the people closest to you. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Stay blessed and live your best life.